Welcome to Arizona's own Public Tinkles podcast featuring Joey Bats and Macy VT.
PT.
Oh,
What's going on?
Dude, we in it today.
Oh, yeah.
Lot going down.
Dude, this timer's not setting. Hold on.
Piece of shit.
I know. There we go. All right. So, first things first, we haven't been doing these pods for, I think it's been like a week or two. I've just been dealing with some personal stuff. Things are starting to come back around. That's it. I respect the privacy. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I've just, the last 2 weeks I've been trying to find places to hide the body. And,
Show us the bodies, Garth.
I came to a conclusion that I should hide it in the swamps of the Everglades. And that's what I did. I hid a body in the Everglades.
Show us the bodies, Garth.
Sure. Anyway, so big weekend in sports and big day today is Wednesday the 27th.
Breaking news.
Dude, I was listening to the radio so I'm at work, I'm in the car, I'm listening to the Diamondbacks game on the radio. And then all of a sudden they play this like heavy metal guitar riff, just breaking news. And then the lady comes on the air. She goes, breaking news out of the NBA. Phoenix Suns trade DeAndre Ayton to the Portland Trailblazers for Yusef Nurkic and Nasir Little. Oh, what was the other guy's name?
Sure, it was Keon Johnson.
Keon Johnson? Yeah. All right, Keon Johnson and Grayson Allen from the Bucks in a three-way trade. The Bucks receive Dame Dalla, which I fucking can't believe. I hate that so much. I hate the Bucks. I hate Giannis. Dude, the other week Giannis went on this rant. He's like, I'm all about winning. I love the Bucks. I love Milwaukee, but I'm all about winning. And if they're not all about winning, I want to be traded. And I was like, bro, I get it. You want to win? You can't be making threats like that. Do you know all the fucking shit that Milwaukee's done for you? Just remember this, Giannis. Like, you were some skinny, like, 18-year-old teenager from fucking stupid-ass Greece. Your poor country, like, is so far in the dirt, and you are just lucky enough to be one of the select few drafted into the NBA straight out of Greece. I don't think he went to college in America, but straight out of fucking pro basketball in Greece. Obviously, he's good. He's a fucking MVP. He's a champ. He deserves all the praise. But you came from nowhere, dude, and this team took a chance on you. You took them to the finals, and you're like, oh, they're not surrounding me with winners. Dude, you're two bum-ass brothers who wouldn't be on another NBA team this year. I know the other ones were previous, but they wouldn't be on another NBA team right now if it wasn't for your stupid ass asking them to sign them again. You got two shitty players on a team that could be occupying two other roster spots by fucking Damian Lillard or anybody else, but instead you got Thanasis Antetokounmpo and fucking the other guy. I don't even know his name. Like, they're being very generous to you, and you're just like, trade me. I want to be traded, or fucking whatever Greece accent is. Like, I hate seeing shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I know we have a player like that on our team now. Kevin Durant kind of forced himself out. But you don't see that with players like Book. He doesn't say, like, I'm all about winning, and if my team isn't about winning, then trade me. He's like, no, I want to build a championship contender here. You gave Giannis a ring, and then now he's acting like he's the fucking, he fucking crowned himself. He did that shit. Fuck you. This is still LeBron's league. You're a chump. You know what I mean? After Kobe left, it became LeBron's league. And it's not going to be yours when LeBron leaves. I can tell you that. It's fucking... Anyway, that's my rant on Giannis. I did that a couple weeks ago, and Joey's like, you should have said that on the podcast. And I was like, all right, well, here we are. It probably doesn't sound as good as it did a few weeks ago.
It doesn't.
Who cares?
But, I mean, to your point, which was a long one, but
Fuck Milwaukee.
to your point, I mean, you got guys just like Drew Holiday who also got traded to the Blazers. Literally yesterday, I saw a quote where he said, "I want to be a Buck for life. I love it here in Milwaukee, and I don't want to go anywhere."
Mikal.
And he's in fucking Portland.
Yeah, he's not going to be there long, though. He's going to get traded again. That's what all the Twitter people are saying.
I mean, he's a great defender and a good shooter. He's a good point guard.
Yeah, he's what Patrick Beverley thinks he is.
Yeah, no shit.
Patrick Beverley's good though. You know, just in his role that he plays. You know, he plays his role good.
Getting inside your mind.
Yeah, a lot of players it works. It works on a lot of players. That's why he has a job. You know,
shit. Michael Jordan was one of the best at it. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. But they backed up with great play. He doesn't.
Yeah. What was I thinking? Brain. Yeah, DeAndre Ayton. He's gone. That fucking
Portland.
nightmare's gone.
Watch him tear it up.
I think he will. I legit think there's no
This
predicting
always
the
happens
future.
to the state of fucking Arizona. We let somebody go, we trade them, or they walk and they do amazing. I don't know what it is, but it happens every single fucking time.
I don't care.
Sucks.
I don't care. Listen, like, Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson leave and they pop off a little bit. That's because they're getting playing time. You know what that means? Our scouting department's the shit. Okay, DeAndre Ayton leaves. Or not playing time. Touches. They're getting touches. They're getting more touches. DeAndre Ayton leaves. He's going to pop off for 24 points next year and, 13 rebounds.
But like you said, I mean,
It's because he's getting more touches.
Like
He's the number 4 option on this team. He doesn't want that. He's the Joe Johnson of this current Suns. Remember, we were young, but Joe Johnson back in the days, no, I don't want to take a step back to Sean and Steve and
Stoudemire
and Stat. I want to be the main guy. So
then he went to Atlanta.
Get out of here, go to Atlanta and win nothing. Fucking moron.
At least you're the shooter, though.
Yeah, at least I'm the star.
But I told you this earlier when you called me about it.
Mm.
It's more of you want him out or DA out anyway because you'd rather have Book, KD, and Beal get the ball more.
Yeah,
because we know that we have at least 2 elite shooters on our team.
People on the West Coast don't know anything about Bradley Beal, and it shows.
Okay,
Bradley
fine.
Beal.
We got 3
were at
elite
a game.
shooters.
We were at the game. He dropped 50 on us. It was
did.
fucking crazy.
We got 3 elite shooters in our starting rotation.
Yeah.
And we got better on the bench, too. We didn't get better, but we didn't necessarily get worse either. I like Grayson Allen.
No, we got way better.
I know a lot of people
better.
obviously don't like Grayson Allen. I get why. But having that, like you said, having that guy on your team is so important.
Yeah, you need that
Because
guy.
he can get inside people's fucking minds.
I don't know if he's getting inside people's minds, whether he's just
Or just
breaking
taking them
bones.
out.
He's
Hey,
just
it worked
breaking
for the
bones.
Spurs.
Unfortunately.
It
I
worked
hate that.
for the fucking Spurs against us.
I hate that we can't win a series without injuring people, but it seems like the Lakers did it, the Spurs do it, fucking the Bucks did it to us, the Clippers tried to do it to us.
Failed.
I guess it's part of the game, but it's part of the game, so you got to embrace it. Yeah, man, DA, he's gonna get. He's going to pop off this year. He is, because he's the number 1 option.
But you know what's going to do, though? It's going to piss me off only because I'm like, where was this shit last year? Where was this shit 2 years ago? Because only in the rebounding department.
Yeah.
Shooting-wise, you and I have watched plenty of Suns games where DL just pop off because he can.
But
in the
can
playoffs,
get 30,
he can't do that because we need the guys who are actually going to score.
Yeah.
And, Book's not – Book's – Book's the guy. He's not going to fucking shoot the ball.
Yeah, when you're that talented, you better be shooting the ball.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just the way it is.
I think
Why do you think Josh Okogie sat most of the playoffs?
I think a stat that will
He's such a pussy
upset
on the
me a
boards,
little
bro.
bit. I think the stat that'll upset me with DA next year is if his rebounds go from 10 to 18.
Well, that's what I mean, though. That would piss me off because I'm like, when you're with Phoenix, you were such a bitch on the boards.
Yeah.
You were a wuss cake.
He's not.
You got beat the hell out of by everybody.
He's not like a big physical center. I think he's like 235, 245, maybe 250.
Yeah, but he's getting thrown around. Like I'm
Yeah.
going to say it back to what you said again. He needs to be a fucking power forward. That's where he would thrive
That's the biggest
on
thing.
the Suns is if he was a
He's-
power forward, not the center role. Because
if
the center role,
he-
he gets his ass kicked.
He was a power forward in college, and people fucking really quickly forgot that. And he was, in college he would have games where, typical DA, he'd score 10, get like 8 rebounds, and that was most of his fucking games. But then he'd pop off for like 30 and 20. And it's like the inconsistency, like it showed at the NBA level, and that's why he's not on the Suns anymore.
It's crazy to think that Book's the only guy left from that 2021 team.
He's the only guy left on the fucking 64-win team the next year. Wainwright was part of that team, but, for like 10 minutes.
It's crazy.
And Ish probably won't be a part of this year's team. He's a non-guaranteed contract.
Oh.
So there's not necessarily a guarantee he'll be here.
It's crazy to think how far we've evolved in just, 2 short years.
Dude, like I blinked and then the bubble was over and then the next season started and I blinked again. We were in game 6 of the finals losing. And then fucking I blinked one more time and we're living in our first apartment with Kevin Durant. Dude, Kevin Durant got traded to the Suns the same day I had surgery on my butt.
What a day.
Yeah. That was a fun day.
I really
Not a fun day, but that was a fucking awful day.
butt love.
Dude, that was a terrible surgery. I hated that. I'm so glad that's in the past. That shit was painful. Fucking dude, if you ever have to have something removed from inside of your body, not a good idea. Well, I mean, definitely a good idea, but not a fun one.
I had the surgery where they put a camera down your throat and up your butt
Oh, wow.
at the same time
Yeah.
or different times. Yeah, that was fun. That was
Were you awake for
that?
that?
Was last December. No, thank God.
Oh, my goodness.
No shot. No, I right before I got knocked out, I'm looking at the lady and she's this Indian girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, is that what you're going to put up my butt? She just looks at me and goes, why are you still awake?
That's
I'm
not
like-
a good thing to hear.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, but I asked, I don't know why I was trying to touch it,
Oh, God.
but I was doing one of those like ET things where I was like,
Ooh.
touch. But I was literally about to touch it. She's like, hey, he needs to go to bed. What are we doing here? And this dude, oh, man. He goes, all right, man, I want you to count back from 4. I'm like, I can barely count back to 1. That's all I remember. I woke up and I remember. I actually took a picture on my phone. I wish we had the technology to where I can show it on the screen because it'd be hilarious. It was right after my surgery. I looked like a woolly mammoth with my super long hair and my beard growing out to here.
Maybe we'll make that the thumbnail.
Yeah. I have one eye bare, like pretty much closed, and the other eye is just like in the middle.
Is that because there's a lot of like glue on your
Macy,
face?
I don't
or-
even remember taking the picture.
Oh.
No, I was just out of it.
I almost
I was
said
still
something
waking up from the
inappropriate.
surgery. I was like, apparently I called a bunch of people, and I don't remember that either.
You called what?
I called a bunch of people, and I don't remember it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're like, I'm like, I guess I woke up, and the lady's like, hey, you feeling okay there? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. She's like, sure, it's on the table. She hands it from me and gives it to me, and again, I guess I called a bunch of people because I was riding Space Mountain.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's the only good part about surgeries. Like, you get to be legally high for, like, I don't know, a few hours.
It's insane, though, because, like, obviously you go to sleep, you don't remember squat, but I will say this last time, waking up was hard.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I woke up, and I was like, damn, why is this light so bright, bro? And I was like, why can't I wake up from this? This kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like, it took me all day to get out of it when beforehand it would just be, like, maybe that day, or not that day, but, like, like an hour or something. But, yeah.
That's like me every morning. Takes me, dude, I'll be driving to work and, like, my right eye is still closed.
Looking like a psychopath.
Yeah, I just put sunglasses on that way no one can look in my car and see me. I'm just like,
Oh, dude. Shit. The Arizona Cardinals
won a game. How about
walloped
that?
the Cowgirls. What? Okay, we were both wrong on that.
Yep.
Wow.
No, we didn't even post that one. We had to
Oh,
stop
good.
midway.
But it just goes to show that some teams just can't win. I think the Cowboys are
Yeah, the
1-8
Cardinals own
or
the Cowboys.
1-7 against you guys in the last like 10 years.
Yeah, the Cards own the Cowboys.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
That's including several backup quarterbacks, by the way.
I know. Yeah, I know. I saw a thing go all the way back to, I think it was 2011 or 2010. I was like, oh, you guys have lost once and that's it.
I think that's like.
That's a miracle stat. Because Dallas has had some decent teams, and you guys, well,
We
you guys had
haven't.
some good teams too. But
We had like 3-4 good teams.
But it just makes me laugh how no matter what happens with Dallas, you can always hand them a fucking L, no matter if they're.
It's in their building. It's in our building.
Does not matter.
Dallas just can't fucking beat us.
Which especially this year,
hilarious.
coming off of the two historic, I wouldn't say fuck that, I'm not call it historic. I hate the Cowboys. Coming off the 2 wins that they had, it was funny. They come into Arizona and they think, oh yeah, we're gonna absolutely fucking throttle these ass wipes, and Arizona's like, we got nothing to lose. Let's fuck it, why not? And they just dominate them in every aspect of the game. And I mean, they kind of came back a little bit, but it was just all Arizona. And it was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Especially now, man, you don't see that from Arizona. Like my Bears, I want to throw myself out our fucking window. Actually, I want to climb to the top of the roof, and then I want to swan dive off of it and have my neck snap.
All right.
I mean, I don't want to say I'm giving up, but I'm giving up. And I'm sure you're saying to yourself, Joey, why? It's only week 3, about to be week 4. Because we suck dick, Macy.
No, I think you should give up.
If we don't, here's the deal. If we don't win this week against the fucking Broncos, I might actually do it.
I actually think you'll win.
If we don't win,
Broncos,
I will
terrible.
be so angry.
That game might end in a tie. Like a fucking weird-ass score, like 16-16.
Oh, my God. And more breaking fucking news. You're gay.
Nope.
And then more breaking news on top of that. Travis Kelce's dating Taylor Swift.
I really don't want to talk about that.
Dude, the fact that it's all over my fucking Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter feed just needs to stop. Like, who gives a shit? Who cares?
Travis Kelce,
Like, you're a good football player, dog.
you're a good football player.
But you're about to have an album about you now. Congrats.
You're good job.
The only thing I see is there's like these parody accounts like just giving it to T-Swift people, like just trying to piss them off.
How
Like
so?
Travis Kelce was way better off than this T-Swift girl comes out of nowhere, and of course the T-Swift army just attacks this guy.
Yeah.
But he's like, I love this. He's like, I think one of them's like, it's called Barry, or who is Barry or whatever, or Barry is fucking gay or some shit. Anyway, but one of them's like, a T-Swift fan just sent me this. I love it. It's just a picture of a noose. I'm like, wow.
Whoa. That's wild. What? I don't want to have the type of fans that are like, I'll kill you. Like, I don't want that kind of fan base.
That's obsessive. That's just weird.
I'm not trying to be a dictator over here, you know? I think our fans, I just want to be like, oh yeah, you like the show? Cool. That's it. But fuck, dude. Are we done talking about that? I don't give a fuck about Taylor Swift or Travis.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
That's all I had.
Good for you. I hope you get married and divorced and all that. All right. Have they ever been married? Has Taylor ever been married? I know she has a history of dating every fucking celebrity.
Not to my knowledge, no.
All right. I hope you guys get married and kids and fucking die in the same age at the same
I saw
time.
a TikTok where it's like Taylor's knees and they're all bruised, and the guy's like, hey, Taylor.
Jesus Christ.
No, he was like, hey, Kelsey. Attaboy.
I hate that.
I was like, that's great.
That's
Like,
not
he's like,
fair.
good job, buddy. That boy, Trav.
I'm going to kill the mood on purpose because you made me listen to that.
Get that work. What is it?
Today's Bible quote is, "For his anger lasts only a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning." Psalms 35.
Dude, you're slowly turning into your dad.
No, I'm just being a good Christian. My dad's my dad, and you're Joey. That's Mike Trout. Anyway, let's go back to week 4. I'm going to go to FanDuel. We're going to pick out some winners for week 4. Tomorrow, well, when you hear this, Thursday Night Football, Are we gonna bet on Thursday Night Football or no?
Nah. Well, what is it?
Supposedly a good game. It's Detroit versus Green Bay. Green Bay is the underdog.
Where are they at?
Barely. Lambeau.
Shit. It's going to be a good game, dude.
That's going to be a good game.
Fuck.
When has Green Bay ever played Detroit and you've been like, it's going to be a good game?
Not in my lifetime.
Never.
Yeah, definitely not in my lifetime.
I don't know. I might.
I'm willing to say Green Bay just because Green Bay is notoriously good at home.
Duh. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's the Lambeau thing, and like they're always good at home, like no matter what, and I hate it.
My buddy Aaron went to a Lambeau game last year.
Hate it there.
He's gonna join us on the podcast soon. You guys will like Aaron. Man, I forget who he said he saw. We'll ask him. But that I think it was a snowy game. I remember he was sending cold, like it's fucking 10 degrees out or whatever. You want to pull up on your phone the week 4 schedule?
Mine's in my room. I'll go get it.
All right. In the meantime, I'll do a advertising read. Shout out to Zach. We got big plans in the future with Mr. Zach. And a big part of that future involves his company. He helped design our logo here. And you can find that logo on his Etsy shop. And that Etsy shop's website is etsy.com/shop/ZF-decals. And you can find every decal in the world that you want or create your own on that shop. And you enter the promo code PTP10. At checkout, you get 10% off all purchases. And all purchases go to a good thing. His wallet. And with that wallet, he purchases more supplies to build your fucking decals. You can put these decals anywhere. I mean, like...
I got one on the back of my truck.
Yeah, he's got one on his truck. I got one, obviously, on my computer for you guys to see.
Some people also have them on the back of their cars. I've seen too.
Yeah. It was nice.
Appreciate it.
That was a random spotting one day, and I was like, oh, I wonder if they know us. And then we looked at them, and they pointed a gun at us immediately. That was scary. Some people put these stickers on, like, their pets. And they just, like, put it on the side of their dog, and they run them around the dog park. It's a good way to pick up chicks. They're like, does your dog have a bumper sticker on him? And he's like, oh, no, that's just a spot in his fur. Hey, what's your name? You're kind of cute. And then, they get married and listen to Public Tinkles together.
It's a family affair.
Etsy.com/shop/ZFDecals. PTP10 at checkout. So you got week 4 up.
Yeah, man. I mean, Green Bay is just notoriously better at home, no matter what happens. So, I mean, I'd have to pick Green Bay. I mean, Jordan Love's been looking really good.
Which I hate.
You think I like it? I've seen this shit my whole fucking life. I've seen Green Bay win every motherfucking thing with all these good-ass quarterbacks. Fuck that shit.
Chicago and Phoenix are very similar. There's not a lot of winning outside of, it's outside of the Bulls. Yeah, you know what? I take that back entirely. Chicago
Cubs,
is way different.
Blackhawks.
Chicago is way different from the fucking Phoenix.
Hawks
Chicago.
has 3 Stanley Cups.
Yeah. Immediately as soon as I said that, I was like, Bulls, Blackhawks, Cubs very recently, White Sox.
05.
God, I'm stupid. Forgive me. At least I can correct myself.
Bears in
Stephen
85.
A won't. Yeah, the Cardinals don't even have a Super Bowl. Been to one. Lost that one to some cheaters.
Yeah, dude. I'd say Green Bay.
Yeah, dude. All right. There's a 6 a.m. game?
Yeah, it's because they're in England or some shit.
Oh, my God. Why?
I don't care. I'm not going to watch it. It's only the Falcons and Jaguars.
The Jaguars are supposed to be getting better.
They're 1-2. They've been playing like shit.
They were good last year. All right, I think I'm going to pick the Packers.
Go Bears.
Are you picking
go
Lions
Bears.
or Packers?
Go Bears. What?
Packers or Lions?
Yeah, I got to go Packers here. The back.
All right, what's the... I'm going to pick the 49ers for the Cards 49ers game.
Yeah, I'll go Niners. Niners are killing it right now.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go Bears.
Who do you play?
The Broncos.
Let's ride.
Broncos country. Let's fuck.
Broncos country. I suck as a father.
Hey, there's only one Monday night game this week. Look at that. I'm shocked.
Finally. Yeah, I'm going to go Bears too because I hate Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's going to be a good Sunday night game or if that's going to... Nah, it's going to suck ass, actually. Never mind.
Who is it?
Chiefs and Jets.
Oh, maybe the Jets will lose.
If Aaron Rodgers was playing, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I think this could be a good battle, but I don't think it's going to be.
Go Chefs. That is not the first time we picked the Chefs.
And then Monday night, Seahawks and Giants. But you know what's funny, though? Right now, the money line's even for this game.
This is it?
Yeah, look.
I'm looking right here. Yeah, that's even.
That's shocking. Because Seattle's been doing... I know they're only 2-1, but they've been playing pretty well out the gate.
Yeah, Geno Smith so far doesn't look like a total plug.
And then you got the Giants who just don't know what they're doing ever.
Is it
Besides
in New
the
York?
comeback. Yeah, it's in New York.
That makes me want to bet Seattle even more. Seattle's just... They're just always dogs, and I hate that. Yeah, I'm going to go Seattle because New York just... You don't know whether they have a thumb up their ass or just... So I'm going to go Sea Chickens.
Yeah, I'm going to go Sea Chickens or Sea Wieners.
Seacocks.
The Sea People.
Seattle Seahawks suck. All right, and the upset of the week. You find your upset, I'll find mine. We're going to skip week 3 last week because, we were dealing with some personal stuff. So appreciate the patience. Oh, man. I got a booger in my nose. I'm going to pick it when this podcast is out. Over, not out. Go in the shower and just dig right in there and get out.
That's not gross. I'm trying to find my upset.
Oh, I thought that was the face. Man, it got dark fast.
Yes, it did. I guess I'll go with the Dolphins being the Bills in Buffalo.
How are the Dolphins the underdogs?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the Bills by 2.
It should be 20. Losing by 20. All right, you're going to pick the Bowls. I don't think CJ Stroud's playing, so I'm not going to pick Texans. Do you know if Derek Carr is going to play for the Saints? Because he left that game last week.
I think he's week to week, so I don't know.
I'm going to go Buccaneers then. Bucks.
He's questionable right now.
I don't like that. I'm going Bucks. All right, I got the Packers, 49ers, Bears, Chiefs, Seahawks, and Bucks. Joey's got the Pack, 49ers, Bears, Chiefs, Seahawks, and the Bills. So far, it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
All right, that's fun. We went to the ASU game last Saturday, but before that ASU game, we watched Deion Sanders. Whoa, what's that sound?
Choke.
Sorry, I had a motorcycle outside. Yeah, we watched Deion and his crew. They ran into an opponent.
Quack, quack.
They ran into some ducks.
Quack, quack.
And it was not hunting season.
Quack, quack.
It was buffalo season. They got shot.
They killed that buffalo with some buckshot.
They made some bison burgers in Oregon. I didn't even know those vegans like that shit, but apparently they do.
Bison burgers are good.
Yeah. Dude, I had one in Colorado. Duh. And it was not bad.
Dude, my stepdad makes them up in Illinois, and I tell you, dude, those are solid slab of meat. They're juicy. They're tender. They're really juicy. They're very juicy. They're tender. Oh, it tastes so good, bro.
Joey just, he loves juice dripping out of his mouth.
Don't you know?
Pause.
But
Anyway.
it's not shocking, though, honestly, because Colorado hasn't really played anybody substantial. I know a lot of people yell and be like, oh my God, they played TCU. Well, guess what? TCU lost a lot of guys. They're not as good. Okay?
Yeah.
And then they played fucking Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Wow. If this was the 90s, I'd be like, they beat Nebraska.
Yeah, Nebraska hasn't been good.
But no, this is fucking 2023. Nebraska hasn't been shit in football in a long time. They were dog water. And then they actually faced somebody who's actually decent, like Oregon. What'd you think was going to happen?
I didn't think it was going to be
They talk
that
all
blow
that
up.
shit, and for what?
I knew, going
And now
into
they got to
the
play
game-
USC.
Yeah, I was done talking.
Whoops.
So, before the game, I saw all these players. They were like cleating up the Oregon logo.
You can't do that.
I was like,
You guys are
didn't you guys yell at Colorado State for doing that?
You guys are 1-11 last year. Chill out.
Like, they were like, Colorado State came in, we're cleating up our logo. I was like, okay. Beat their ass. And then they did. And then they were just like,
Almost lost that game,
we're
too.
gonna cleat their logo because it's Oregon. Like, you woke their ass up. And everyone's like telling that coach, they're just like, fighting for clicks? What do you mean? Like, have you guys heard? Dion, you're on every commercial. How much screen time can you get? You're on every fucking commercial. Cheez-Its, I think. Fucking Geico. Everything. I've seen you in
Aflac.
every commercial. Whatever the insurance. It's all the same. Buffalo Wild Wings. Your fucking son is in 3 of your commercials, dude.
But, dude, they almost didn't beat Colorado State. They were losing. They won that game in OT. They almost lost to them.
I'm telling
Everybody
you.
thought it was going to be a wash.
They're probably going to win this week. I think they're playing some bum-ass school.
I thought they were playing USC.
Oh, really? That's this week?
Pretty sure they're playing USC.
I thought they played Cal this week.
No, we do. Well, excuse me, ASU does.
I have the schedule mixed up.
Yeah, ASU plays at Cal.
They play USC?
Hang on, give me a second. Yeah, they play USC. They're at Colorado, though, but that doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, they're going to get wiped.
USC's favored by 21.
Yeah, fucking Caleb Williams was the truth. Part of me still wants the Cards to draft him, but, we'll see. Colorado's going to get whooped. Dion and Colorado kind of looking like frauds at the moment, but, it's a long season. We'll see. Maybe they'll upset USC. You know who didn't upset USC? ASU. We were at that game. Entertaining.
I will say for I know the score didn't match what the game was, but, we had it. We were one score away from taking the lead, at least for half a quarter, if not more of a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it was nice to see some light. You know what I mean? Because right now, before that was just absolute ass. So it's nice to see them fight and actually want something. And they were close.
Yeah.
I'll give them credit. They were a lot closer than I think anybody would have thought. So, I mean, I want to be mad, but it's just like, we did okay. Obviously.
We did Oakley Dokley.
Yeah, I mean, our quarterback situation still sucks ass, but, it's just, we'll ride the train, man. It's just kind of what we have to do. I don't.
You really said we'll ride the train after firing Herm Edwards?
Mm-hmm. Get on the Herm train? No.
What's wrong with you? I'm on the train.
You play to win the game. Hello. Yeah, you did win, Herm.
You play to lose the game. My name is Herm.
But yeah, I mean, we'll be all right. I mean, we should pounce Cal. Keyword there is should. And then we got to come home and play Colorado, which now I'm excited for because now Colorado's human again. And if we play like we did against USC, I think we'll throttle Colorado. I will throttle them.
A couple weeks ago, I would have disagreed with you, but after seeing how badly they looked against Oregon, it's not how badly they score. It's not like they just drove down the field and threw an interception every time. It's just they look like Pee-wee school going up against freaking
a division.
I don't know,
college.
the Chiefs. It looked like God. It looked like they hadn't been there before, and they hadn't. A lot of them haven't been there before. Maybe USC's not gonna get them that bad because it's pretty hard to give up. What'd they lose by? 45?
It was pretty sure it was like 42-6.
Yeah, it's hard to lose by 40 points every week. So maybe it won't be as bad, but I still think they're going to give up some points.
I still think ASU can beat them.
If they play like that.
Yes, I still think we could do it.
I mean, if that
Now,
wideout / cornerback isn't back, I don't know how big of a difference that guy makes.
Pretty much a big difference, but
Apparently.
I'll see how they do against USC. If they stay close or if they beat USC, then I'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, now I'm not so confident what we're gonna do. But if they get throttled like they did last week, then I think we got a pretty decent shot. You good?
Did I do some?
You're.
Dude, I'm tired as shit. I want to go to bed.
But yeah, I think they got a shot.
I've been up since or not have it been up since, but I went to bed at 2. Just couldn't go to sleep.
Damn.
I've been thinking about DeAndre Ayton trades.
Couldn't sleep at night knowing that he might be
Oh, I'm glad that's over, though.
somewhere else.
Oh, my gosh. Big stretch.
How much time we got left?
Enough time for me to look at my phone. About 10 minutes.
Okay, we got a decent amount.
Yeah. So, you want to talk about the ASU game, or? I know we didn't really get into it. Do you like this Cameron Scattaboo guy, or could you do without him?
Yeah, I like him. I mean, he's a scrappy dude. He fights for every yard. He runs downhill. I mean, again, if he can keep doing what he did last week, yeah. But also depends on if our offensive line can figure out what the fuck they want to do.
Yeah, dude.
And the quarterback's going to figure it out too.
That quarterback that we saw last week, Pine or Payne, whatever. He's not playing this week.
Who is?
No idea.
Someone else?
Yeah, just the other guy.
Well, he wasn't bad, but he wasn't great. He
looked like a freshman.
I don't think he's ready for it.
Yeah. ASU, unfortunately, does not have the reputation of having good quarterbacks in their system. So far, it's just Jake Plummer, I think.
Yeah. Here's the deal, too, though. Right now, ASU's offensive and defensive line,
they're so badly injured.
They're injured.
They're so badly injured.
And they get outweighed by 200 pounds every time they play anybody. Our offensive line, defensive line are so small. It sucks.
I
was shocked last week at how well we were able to get to Caleb Williams because we couldn't touch the fucking Fresno State quarterback at all.
That has a lot to do with the injuries. I didn't know anything about ASU's roster before the season starts, and I'm still trying to figure it out. But I didn't know how badly injured they were going into the year and how much worse it's gotten every game. Every game you and I have gone to, we've seen 3 guys leave on stretchers.
Yeah, the last game, fucking one dude snapped his leg. And we didn't even know. We were just like, oh, why is he down now? And
we were sitting there, broken. And then the commercial break for the injury checkup thing was literally 5 minutes long. And if you know anything about watching football on there, if it's more than 15 seconds, 30 seconds,
something's going on.
It's a pretty bad injury. But the fact that it was that long, we were like, fuck, can he walk? He couldn't walk. Nope. Sucks, man. He's out, for the rest of this year and a long part of next year. I hope he figures it out. Anyway.
I do think us going into the Big 12 is going to be a lot different.
I think it's going to be better. I think the first year is going to suck. It's going to absolutely
suck. Oh, yeah,
suck.
we're going to get manhandled.
But I think
once you figure it out and get our feet under us, we'll be fine.
I think the next year with some better recruits and more money coming our way, I think it's going to be a little bit better.
Which won't piss me off at all, obviously. And we won't have to play fucking Oregon again.
I bet they go somewhere. I think the Pac... There's going to be 4
No, they're going to Big Ten, dude.
I thought they were in the Pac-12.
Right now they are, but after this year they're not.
Is anyone staying? I know there was some schools supposedly staying.
Oregon State, Washington State, Cal.
Oh, that was the Oregon. Fuck. All
right. That's it as far as right now.
Oregon State, Cal, Stanford. Who else? Washington?
Washington. No, Washington's going to the Big Ten.
We went to the Big 12?
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck would Washington go to the Big Ten? Isn't that better?
I mean, Big Ten's pretty good, bro.
God, ASU sucks.
Big Ten's good.
ASU can't get anything right. If you want to be with the big dogs, you got to go play with them. Fucking what the hell's Washington doing? They're not a big dog. They're a husky.
They're ranked 7th. Their quarterback's fucking legit. Michael Phoenix Jr., that kid can sling it.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
He's a pimp.
My
He's
apologies.
an Heisman favorite this year.
Oh, yeah, he fucking lit Boise State up week 1.
Oh, yeah, he did.
That's
I
right. I forgot. My bad.
God, we're at Washington this year because I would not want to come watch Washington just manhandle us because they will fuck us up.
Oh, I want to watch that, dude. We get to see all the studs come here. We see Caleb Williams. I got Williams. I almost said I got Williams. I got
Valium.
I got videos of the game on my phone. That was sick. I didn't videotape that one where he just, had to go that way and he danced around, did a circle, he cut up a little bit, and then threw a dot to the corner. I know that was a play that pretty much sent us home, but that was fucking sick.
But not this week, but next week when Colorado comes here, we're going to be making a video about it, so make sure you tune into that because that's going to be sick.
All right. We're holding ourselves accountable. I like it.
Have to, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be dope. We're going to get some inside looks. Nothing crazy, but we're going to talk to people. It's going to be a good
We're
video.
going to storm the field.
I'm probably going to yell a lot and swear.
Yeah. I'm
probably going to tell Macy to go fuck himself at least twice.
Which is hilarious because I will.
Mm-hmm. We'll probably tell a Jack Harlow lookalike to fuck off. It's just the fun
if that
stuff.
guy comes back, that dude's getting punched in the nose. That guy can't make a return to that section. He's not allowed back.
He wasn't even sitting there.
No, he wasn't sitting in that section. He came over. This dude who looked like Jack Harlow from the dollar store, he went down to he just walked straight down. He didn't even stand up from his seat. He walked straight down, picked on a random USC fan, and started talking shit. And he was saying fuck you, fuck this, you're, whatever. And then the guy's just like, what are you talking? Why are you doing this? Why are you here? And, before it got out of hand, the USC fan stood. Did he stand up or? I think
he stood up.
He stood up, and so violence was about to happen. And then Joey's just like, hey, Jack Harlow. Whatever you said, you're just like, Jack Harlow, fucking, quit being gay, or whatever you told him. And then, he comes up to us. It's not the real Jack Harlow, by the way, you fucking dumbasses. Just he had the same hairstyle, so Joey called him Jack Harlow.
It's pretty funny.
It was tremendous. Made me laugh. And then, he comes up and he's all drunk and he's like, oh, you talking to me? And you're like, yep. Talking to you, dickless.
I was just like, yeah,
fuck
sit
out
down
of
and
the
shut up,
stadium.
dude. You're making us look bad.
Yeah.
I understand that I don't like USC either, but you don't need to be talking that much shit, especially just going up to somebody just going, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're Mexican, fuck you. And that dude was about to kick the shit out of him. And I was just like, all right, I don't want this. I just want to watch football. So I just told him to sit down and shut the fuck up and to figure it out. And he kept talking and he kept talking and he kept talking. And I was like, dude, just sit down and shut the fuck up and get out of here.
He's thinking about accepting that trade I gave him. That's a fucking primo trade, if you ask me. Fantasy talk.
And, yeah, he eventually left. And I'm like, fucking idiot.
Yeah. If that dude made one move to you, I don't know if you saw me, but I was just sitting there. I was sitting there with my fist all bunched up, just looking at him.
When he came over to us, I was waiting for him to be like, what, you want some too? I would have been like, yeah, come on.
And then as soon as he made one movement, that dude never seen the punches like I can do. Fucking double punch real quick, motherfucker. No one's punched with two hands at the same.
No, what I really would have hoped you have done is I really wish you would have just gotten behind me and been like, oh yeah, I'll crank you one. And just
fucking crank you one.
And just fucking just do some bubble shit.
Yeah. No, I would have grabbed him by the back.
Then you're like,
of
I
his
get out of
skull
my
and
trailer park.
bashed him into the fucking handrail. I would have made the families near us cry because they would have seen a lot of blood that night.
Get the fuck out of our trailer park.
We probably wouldn't be allowed to ASU games if they allowed me to do what I would
Probably
have done to that
not.
skinny fuck.
What, you know what's funny? You should have just been like, yeah, dude, get out of my fucking trailer park.
Get out of the trailer park, bud.
Or as soon as before you knocked him out, you're like eye to eye with him, and you're like, I am the liquor. Oh.
You know what's funny about that ASU game? So it was a maroon monsoon,
In
and
USC's
I
colors
had
are
a
maroon.
yellow ASU shirt. It's the only ASU shirt I had. So Joey's like, all right, yeah, they got team shops there. And I'm like, fuck yeah. So we go to the team shop. I think it's 5 minutes to kick off, so I'm in a little bit of a hurry. I walk into the store. I see there's some girl there just like guarding the shirts or whatever. And I was just like, oh, am I allowed to steal these? And she's like, no. And then she's like started guarding them more. And I was like, I'm not going to fucking steal them. What? And she's like, okay. Like she got nervous. And I was like, what? Do I like make people nervous? Like, this is weird. And I was like, sorry, just a bad joke, you fucking weirdo. And then I grabbed the shirt that said XL. I was like, fuck it, it's red. Let's go. I go, I buy it. I take my yellow shirt off. I put the red one on. And then I notice it like comes down to here. This like neck goes like this. And I was like, and the sleeves were like up here and like super huggy on my arms. And I was like, I think I just bought a chick shirt. And then I'm looking in the mirror in the bathroom. I'm like, oh, dude, I just bought a girl shirt.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
And I asked Joey, I was like, Joey, did I just buy a girl shirt? And he's like, who the fuck cares? You look ripped. Let's go. And I was like, that's a weird compliment, but thanks, buddy. Let's go watch some football.
Pretty much.
And then I watched football, and I tried to find cameras because it was a national TV game. I tried to find cameras. I was pointing at them the whole night, and I'm just fucking flexing.
Yeah, it was great.
Man, that game was fun. I like these ASU games. They're fun.
They're decent.
They're decent. Man, I never... that wasn't how my experience at a Cardinals game was. My experience at a Cardinals game was just sadness from minute 1 all the way to the end. I wanted to cry. Anyway, you got anything else you want to say to the folks at home?
Yeah, be nice to people, man. Don't be a dick.
That's a good. That's
you know,
a good
there's
quote.
a lot of hate and a lot of bullshit going on in the world. A lot of anger, a lot of fucking, just ferocious, just fucking shit. Just be nice to people. You'd be amazed at how being nice to people will change everything else going on. You know what I mean? Like, just a simple fucking nice thing can make somebody's day. I'm not trying to be preachy and gay and just being like, oh my God, please, sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns flying out of my ass. It's just like, just be nice to people, man. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, I understand that, like, life isn't fun sometimes and life sucks and you're going to have those days, but I promise you, if you be nicer to people, life will be a little bit better. Because it's sad nowadays that when I'm nice to people, and I'm genuinely nice to a lot of people, and it scares the shit out of my dad, but I'm genuinely nice to people, and I'm saddened by when I do that, and when I'm nice to them, they're just shocked. It's just like, see, that's when we fuck up, man. I ain't right. But, yeah, be nice to people. Don't be a fucking dick. You know what I mean? Just be a good person. Don't be stupid. Come on, figure it out.
Bigger dude.
You'll be all right, though.
That tied in perfectly with the Bible quote from earlier today, but someone's gay or whatever the fuck he said. You stupid idiot. All right.
Anyway, this has been Public Tinkles Podcast. Be nice, don't be a dick. We'll see you next time. Waves.